hard to get it spooled back up.
Now Reddick is there. He gives Keselowski the boot going into turn 1 and pushes him now 2 car lengths ahead of Joey Logano.
Now I feel like Brad has a better opportunity to manage the race now.
Gets a little far out front there, and now Reddick back to him. It'll be 5 laps to go when they come to the line.
The longer they go, the older their tires get. That outside line is definitely been able to, and we saw it yesterday, we saw it last year. The outside line is a preferred line. See it starting to prevail again here. I don't think these Penske cars are done, though. You have the fastest car. That 22 has proven he's the fastest car all day. But that 6 car ain't much behind him. And the 6 car is in the preferred line.
And as you've said all day, the further back you get, the worse that car is going to handle. Question is, will Reddick, Bell, and Hamlin leave this to Keselowski, or do they have a move planned?
Heck no. And they're wanting exactly what's happening. They're wanting that 22 and that inside line to start backing up to open up the door for that opportunity. When those leaders were side by side, door to door, that opportunity wasn't on the table. It is now. The inside's in trouble, and it's creating this opportunity for these 3 Toyotas to do exactly, Tony, is what Brad was wanting to do. Be in second place where the white flag comes. Be patient here if you're Toyota. But if that inside line gets up there and takes that away from them, you might see them make that move earlier than they want to.
Still side by side behind the 45 bottom, still struggling. 1 back, he's clear by 1.5. 1 back, he's clear by 1.5.
This is going to be, from what I'm seeing, coming to 2 to go. The inside line's deteriorating. These 3 Toyotas are going to be perfect case scenario. It's going to be a big time block if you're Brad Keselowski. Listen to TJ Majors, and if you're Reddick, make your move when it counts. Back up to their teammate and get a massive head of steam.
Every driver in the top 6 has been to victory lane since Keselowski's last win, May of 2021 at Talladega. Here comes Bell.
Bell wasn't going to wait.
Neither's LaJoie.
Corey LaJoie right in the middle there, that number 7.
Coming to white
now
flag.
Behind Logano. White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Pick your block here. It's going up. He blocked him, much like we saw.
Outside, outside. You got help coming. Outside, Joey.
Put Logano right on the outside where he wanted to be.
Bell with a big push.
Coming. Big push coming bottom.
Now LaJoie to help Keselowski on the bottom. And the car that has led 139 laps today is going to lead 140. Joey Logano dominates Atlanta for Team Penske and Ford.
Wow. Takes me right back. Put him on that outside. Exactly where he wanted to be. Somehow, some way, he found a way to get there. Brad made a good block. There was just too many of them. You got to pick one of them or the other. You heard him talking and managing that all day long. He chose to go with believe it or not, Logano, which was coming on the bottom. And somehow he got to this outside by the time it was all said and done.
And that all started with Bell in turn 3 dropping to the bottom. It created all that havoc and started getting that chain unlinked.
And unlike every
car, guys. Freaking animal of a car. Awesome. Yes! Atlanta!
And unlike every other race this weekend, Craftsman Trucks, Xfinity, the 12 Hours of Sebring, the Cup Series had a clean green flag finish.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. You know, as hard as everybody was pushing, just unbelievable. Hey, Corey LaJoie, 4th place. Big run for them. Eric Jones, 8th. But man, the heartbreak goes to Keselowski. So close for that 6 car in RFK, getting that thing in victory lane that he wanted so bad.
It's the 32nd career win for Joey Logano and his first at Atlanta. He spent 4 years living in a condo above turn 4 here, looking down at this speedway out the window and wondering when, if ever, today.
Today's win, hey, you got to give it to him.
He absolutely did his job, and to get that lead on the bottom like that, I mean, that was impressive. Getting there and then having to switch, get to the top to get around Keselowski to get that win.
You said it. Bell making a move a little bit too early, surprising Reddick. He made the move, created this opportunity. Joey was down and out. Getting into 3, Joey was down and out. As soon as he moved down, afforded him that opportunity with the momentum. Cars in front of him. Rest is history. Brad made the block.
Let's have a look at it.
Just gives him, just didn't chase him up far enough. He probably thought that Joey was going to go ahead and tug on the wheel and try to get under him.
Well, and I think he probably thought he stalled him out enough. I thought he stalled him out enough. Now you get to conversation. All right, now who's coming on to listen to what they've been doing? Made that block, stalled him out, get to the next line. Here comes LaJoy on the inside. I think he was looking over his shoulder to make that block, and unfortunately, 22 stayed right there with momentum.
First win of the season for Ford. They break the Chevy stranglehold on victory lane this year, finishing 1, 2, and 7. Toyota 3, 5, and 6. Jamie.
Joey Logano finally gets his first win here at Atlanta, and you just got a big hug. You're